7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Go. Man, oh man, oh man. I think we got good color tonight, John.
We do.
It's Wednesday night. This is Weeby Tailin. I'm Captain Eric Hasty. This is
Junking.
We're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis inside Captain's Cove Outfitters. We got the weekend fishing tonight. We got Spotted By. Topic tonight, we're going to do some Q&A, so have some good questions loaded up for us, preferably fishing questions, but hell, we'll answer just about anything, you know, you come up with.
We do trivia, so we can answer anything.
We got Bonnie's big giveaway tonight. We got 7 lucky people. Well, one of those 7 people will be lucky tonight and win. They participated in the
7
the
lucky
contest.
contestants.
Yep. So we'll see what happens there. But man, I'm excited, John. You're beat, but I'm excited.
I've been up since 2 a.m.
Yep. Well, you still got the bed head, so it's good to see that you didn't lose that.
Dude, I haven't had a shower.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
sure you can tell.
Oh, I know.
I stinky.
I know. Scratch and sniff. If we could come up with that, you guys could experience what I'm dealing with right here. And a scratch and vid, you know, I think.
Oh, God.
He's going to die right here on live
God.
TV. No, not going to do it. Is that one mine? No.
No.
Yeah, that one's mine. Okay, there we go.
Yep, that's yours. Yep.
Get that out of the way. So like I said, should hopefully have a good show for you tonight. Going to be fun as always.
Maybe I do have the vid.
I don't know. I hope not, because then, I don't know. This would work just as good as anything else, I think. So John, let's take a second. Let's take a second and see if anybody's even on. Giving us a little look-see-poo here. Let's see. All right, got a few people on right there. Get set up. Let's see. All right. Chris is on. Tyler's on. Denise is on. Denise, it's been a couple episodes that I keep forgetting to, but thank you so much for the trivia magazine. That's a big help. I sure do appreciate you thinking about us there. Russell's on.
Why we keep winning?
Can't give away our secrets.
2 in a row.
There's Ty is on. Let's see. Is Tyler's already coming through with questions? Where did it go? What's the biggest snook caught in Yankeetown? Well, we could tell you the biggest one we've caught, but the official biggest one, I'm not sure.
I would say either Bill Nast or that one guy.
Well, you've got to keep in mind, people were fishing years before we were, and Bill Nast was here.
But they had 2 good ones, though.
Yeah, but
Bill Nast had a 52.
Yeah.
And that guy had a 54.
Yeah.
What's his name? With a tattoo on his back. The one, what is his name?
Oh, Doug?
Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Doug and Bill both have 2 over 50s.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy Nelson has 1 over 50. He had a 52. That's the 3 that I know of. That are, and Randall. Randall had a 52.
There's Kevin.
That's 4 50s. That ain't bad.
Casey's on. There he is. Laura. There's Grant. Dale. There's Kev Dog. All right. Justin's on. How can we change oil and differential fluids on a reel? Damn, Sam, what kind of reel you got?
Oil and differential. What kind of reel? Does he have an old, that oil change one was a Shimano, right?
Yeah.
And the little bank on the bottom with the screw?
Yeah, that was an old Shimano Stratic. You could do that too. But I don't know what he's talking about there. We'll have to clarify later when we're taking questions. Let's see. Dale saying Tommy. I'm sure Tommy's caught some big ones. I don't know, size-wise there, but all right. So, John, we got some people on. Let's get rocking and rolling here. So, last week we talked about Blackwater Fishing Club was having their meeting Thursday night. It's amazing how time flies already, and they had their tournament on Saturday. So I wasn't there. I went down to Jupiter. Yeah, I went. Well, you came for like the very beginning of it and had to roll, but I was in Jupiter. I was helping another captain get a boat. So we were looking at a boat. He bought the boat, and then we brought it back home, and I didn't make it back in time. And then you were there. Yeah, you were there for a little bit. Yep. Yeah. So, but they did. They had the meeting. And had the tournament on the Saturday. So
who was the winners?
Well, we're getting ready to show it to you right here. I got them right here.
Goods?
I got the goods. I had to reach out to Kevin. I said, Kevin, show me the winners. And there they are. There's David and Kenny right there. Kenny looked like he got the first place redfish, and David with the trout right there. So nice. Congratulations, guys. Always fun right there. So there again, Blackwater Fishing Club. We're getting ready to have the banquet come up here in February.
Yeah, that's not far away.
That's gonna be good times, good eats. Hopefully, some good entertainment there. We'll see what happens, but that's always gonna be fun, or it's always fun. I'm sure it'll be fun again. They have that at the Blackwater, as well. They put on one hell of a spread for that. So
it's
entry
amazing food. Oh, it overcovers that.
Yeah, your entry fee alone just to join the club.
Entertainment and the food overcovers
that. So that's
way overcovers
that's worth it in itself right there. So yeah, come on down. First Thursday every month upstairs at the Blackwater, 7:00.
Or come join our trivia team if you have any knowledge of something.
Well, there you go. So we've been doing trivia.
We have Kevin the chemist, Eric the alchemist. We have John the who knows what he's going to answer.
Yeah.
So we just need some extras to go in there.
So we pulled up. We've got a pretty darn good rounded team now because
we have
we've got
team.
We've got
we have Sam the sailor.
Yeah. It's
around the world.
It's just one end of the table's got some good Spectrum stuff, and then this end of the table's got some good Spectrum stuff, and then it all comes together in the middle, and we decide on the answer, and
we win.
Most of the times it's right.
Most of the times we win. most of the time.
But that's Tuesday night upstairs at Blackwater, 6:00 for that. Come and join us.
Much fun.
Come join us or compete against us. One of the two. It's fun.
You'll lose. You might want to join our team.
For all you kayakers out there that kind of whine and hem and haw about not having tournaments for the kayakers,
here it comes.
And, well, here you go. It's you got one coming up. Nope, that's not the right one. It's the one under it. There you go.
There you go. That's a good tournament.
Ozella's Key Marina putting on the ho 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 Christmas kayak tournament thing there, and it's this weekend. I think you still got time to sign up, but for a kayak tournament, that's a huge pot there.
It is. Chris fishes it.
Yep, so that's pretty cool. So get signed up on that, guys. Go ahead and give a call at 352-228-8095. That'll get you hopefully in touch with the Ozella Keys Marina right there. And, kayak fishing tournament and then festival, So, first place for kayaks, John, $3,500.
That's better than some boat tournaments.
That's way better than some boat tournaments.
I just can't do it because they would have to rescue me. I'd probably be turned upside down in my kayak yelling, help, I can't breathe.
Well, you could probably paddle out with the current and then ask for help on the way back.
I'd probably be good at that, but I'd still probably at some time I was going to fall over and my tackle's going to go and my rod's going to go, and if I had a fish, it would go.
Done that.
Yeah, that's just. So. I'm not very talented kayaker.
There you go.
I mean, I've never done it, but I know I will. I'm just telling you, something's going to happen bad.
There you go. So let's see right here. I see Bobby's on there. I'm going to have to put on the old man specs right here to see what this one says here. Oh, there we go. Captain Susie says the banquet's February 18th. All right.
So we have dates. See, we got smart people.
Yep, there you go.
They're all smart.
Hey, and how does she know, John? How does she know to just turn?
DJ.
Well, I mean, she tunes in right when we're getting ready to say, "Hey, remember when Captain Susie was on last week?" Yeah. And we talked about the holiday boat parade. Yeah. Let's just call it what it is. It's a damn Christmas parade. Yeah. But you know, it is what it is.
You mean it's not a happy holiday parade?
Well, I'm sure it could be holidays, but man, it's Christmas parade. Christmas lights.
Christmas.
This weekend, coming up this Saturday. So there's still time to register for that. And I think they even said, hell, if you didn't have time to register, do whatever, and you'd show up with a boat, make it happen.
So we're slide in there. So
we are fishing offshore on Saturday.
So you ain't gonna make it.
Well, we're gonna try to come in. The game plan is to get some lights. They already got an inverter for something we got going on for the boat that day. So to get back in enough time to be in line, throw up some lights in the slow idle zone or whatever, and jump right in there. It's kind of what we're hoping to maybe pull off. We'll see what happens. So could be a good time. It'll be the 33-foot blackfin. Then
you can knock somebody out of the way.
That and the tall bald guy waving at everybody. Merry Christmas! So we will see. So good deal. So that's gonna be fun.
I thought you'd be up there going ho ho ho.
Well, Susie mentioned last week, to not confuse the kids, to only have that their one Santa Claus person just, dressed up, whatever, Plus, my slim physique, I could never pull off Santa Claus.
What about a Grinch?
I could do that.
You'd be a Grinch.
So, I could be real good at that. See what this says right here.
Something funny.
Let's
say
see
it on here though.
Yep. Kevin says he spooked a dolphin Saturday in his kayak in Ozello, scouting around for that tournament there. That's funny.
See, that dolphin would probably hit me and knock me over, or a manatee.
Oh yeah, well, especially if you spooked it.
Oh, yeah, because they'll knock you right out of there.
Make you say, "What the hell just happened?" Please don't be a bull shark.
What was that? Oh yeah. Oh, we saw that too.
There we go. And John, speaking of offshore boat and everything, Shasty McNasty Fishing, we do offshore trips. We teamed up with Lickety Split Charters, and we roll out there. And we just did a trip on Monday, offshore trip. Got on some nice grouper, a bunch of grunts, some hogfish and everything. So it's a good time. Give us a call, 352-220-3206. Ring us up so we can get you out there on the water before the end of the year. Gag grouper season is going away, so still fun to catch them, but we won't be able to keep them anymore after December. So, give us a ring if you want to get out there and catch some fish. I know you're disgusted with the not being able to keep grouper thing, but
I don't care.
Oh, you just had that look. Or is that you've been up since 2:30 and fished all day and just,
I don't know.
It's just that face?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Don't even know where I am right now, to be honest. I don't.
Beautiful downtown English.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And luckily, I don't know how those people do it down there with all that traffic.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
No. East Coast traffic. No bueno.
Oh
no bueno.
Gosh.
There you go. So, John, as you're well aware, we've got this thing we call the belt.
We're getting rid of it.
And we're probably getting rid of it. As a matter of fact, we might be calling it right here. Unless there's a big cry to save the belt, we're probably getting rid of the belt. But we do have, we had one participant this last belt session, I guess, if you will. And the fish was trout, John. Do you remember this?
Oh, you let him know he was going to win.
Well, I just did now.
He was excited. I told him he had a 73% chance of winning.
So there you go.
You just bumped it up to 100.
There you go. So there's Tyler with his massive 16.5-inch trout to take the belt.
Yeah. Should we give him the belt or sell it to him?
Well, being as that he has won, this would be the seventh time
belt champion
ordeal. I mean, unless there's a huge outcry right now for saying, "Hey, keep the belt going," I think we're done with the belt,
so
and we may end up if
awarding it to him.
You bought it.
I'm going to sell it to him.
So you do what you want. You spent your money on that belt, so you do what you
for the low price of $29.95.
Yeah. What did he sell you that refrigerator for?
I should probably just give him the belt. Why you gotta bring up stuff like that? Why you gotta bring up stuff like that?
Because I like Tyler, you know. And,
I was trying to make some money for John, but you make a valid point. You make a valid point.
Oh,
you have a, but I don't want to get in trouble by giving him that, because that means he's got to take it home and put it in the.
Oh, it'll be on display somewhere.
Display.
Yeah. Well, that's what we probably do.
This is a faux pas here. What are we going to do about
this? What
this?
we'll do is we'll have to go back and try to find the 7 pictures of when he won, put it all into one picture, and then it'll just, kind of be
displayed at Tyler's house.
This whole display thing right there, you know? How awesome is that?
That's pretty awesome.
But all right, hold on, John. Let's take a look.
Oh,
because,
what are they saying? Congratulations, Tyler?
Well, probably congratulations, Tyler. But let's see what it says right here.
Is it congratulations, Tyler?
It is congratulations. Let's see. If you do grouper, you'll have at least 2 people in it. Tyler is the belt champion. Let's see. Keep it going or do whatever you want to do. Okay. Wow, what a wishy-washy.
Wait, that sounds like my wife.
Yeah.
Is that my wife answered that?
Chris says keep it going. Laura says I like the belt. Well, let's see. Save the belt. Oh, God, this is getting as bad as Ferris. Save Ferris.
Save Ferris. Ferris. That's funny. I remember that.
Give the belt a rest and bring it back later. We do a belt like Belt 2.0.
That's funny.
Let's see. Okay, so what? I got to read this. All right, so I can make sense of it here. So, T's 2.0 employees Christmas party at Blackwaters in Ozello. Okay, Thursday night. Stop by and have a shot on me, says Rick. All right, well, there you go. Rick's buying shots.
Yeah. If we have 100 people show up, times $6 a shot.
Woo!
Holy crap, Rick.
Shot
On Rick. Shot.
And it's in print here forever and ever and ever.
Where'd it go? He took it down.
Oh, Lordy.
What about triple shots? Does that work as one?
Well, John, in just the few votes that we had right here, I mean, there was only a few what was like, and then there was more keep it's, and then a few bring it back.
So that means we have to get rid of it.
I don't know if that's how the majority works.
That's the way lately it's been working.
So maybe we'll give it one more shot.
Those votes could be bots.
The bots, John. The bots.
Those are bots voting. All right. So we can't be sure that those are real people.
Well, being as if they're regulars, I think unless our regulars are bots, we're in a bind.
All right. Well, how about we do this then?
So let's
make it the last. This is the last time it's done.
Unless we have really, really good participation.
If
we've got mediocre participation, it's done.
And then and we're going to do grouper.
Because
and then that'll give Tyler
hurrah.
a chance to go out with the last hurrah, being an 8-time champion. Then it'll be in his garage with 8 pictures. And we'll have everybody gunning for Tyler.
Everybody a chance.
That's what I'm saying. We'll have everybody gunning for Tyler.
Well, I don't want to gun for Tyler.
Yeah, we do. We want gunners. Yeah. We want gunners. They're all gunning for the 7-time champion.
So, we'll keep the belt for this month.
That's right. 1 month left.
Grouper.
Gag
Grouper. So, John, if this is the first time you've ever seen the show and you don't know what the belt is, explain it to these people, because it's probably not making a lot of sense to them right now.
So it's this thing on the wall down here that you can have your picture on for the month where you can brag, but nobody cares about it. So we don't have any braggers.
No braggers.
Just a few braggers.
Yep.
So you catch a grouper, put it on a stick. It's a big fish of the month. Hold it, send it to Eric, and then you can win. And we'll see who wins, and then it's going to go on their wall. So look out.
There you go. So Tyler wants to know, why is everybody picking on me?
Nobody picking on him. We're going to give him the belt as the 7-time, maybe 8-time champion.
There you go. Let's see. Tyler takes John tarpon fishing. Shark fishing.
John tarpon fishing. He did?
I don't know. Did you catch a tarpon?
Yeah, Tyler.
Well, then you were tarpon fishing. By God, if you caught a tarpon.
Yeah, Tyler did hook a tarpon.
Oh.
We had 8 leader touches, so I guess that is a caught legit fish, right? When you leader touch it, that's it, right? That's all you got to do with one. We wanted photos, but we didn't get them.
Yeah, with a
but
with
it
a
was
tarpon.
leader touch. Yeah,
you can do leader touch.
It was a leader touch.
Leader touch for marlin and sailfish and tarpon. You know, all
it
that.
was a legit catch then.
Yeah. Oh, Dale's got photos.
Oh man, he was zooming. Was he zooming in on us? Was he spying on us?
Well, good deal. All right, so guys and girls, tailors,
Grouper,
send us your grouper pics.
That's for the month.
Captain Eric Hasty at gmail.com. Let's see, Shasty McNasty Fishing at Facebook, or text them to 352-220-3206, and we'll see if we can save Ferris. Keep the belt alive, I guess. You know, we'll see.
Where's Waldo?
So, John, what would you say the appropriate number of fish turned in would be the one to keep it alive?
5.
At least 5.
5.
So if we get 5 turn-ins, we'll keep it.
If not,
gone.
It's gone to Tyler's house. Right on the wall, and I'm going to mount it.
Yep.
Because I don't want Tyler mounting it, because I want to take all the blame for this one.
Yeah. Well, you don't want Tyler getting splinters.
That's right. I'm going to mount it for Tyler. I'm going to zap it right on his wall of my choice selection.
There you go. All right, John. We beat this dead horse long enough. Let's get into Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't got your quote from Bonnie yet from State Farm, you need to give her a call at 352-484-0905. I'm not going to guarantee she's going to save you money, but she's going to do everything she can, and she has saved our tailors quite a bit of money already. I mean, that's if you haven't called and you've been watching the show as long as we have been doing it.
You can talk to her, you can talk to her son, you can talk to my daughter. They all work there, and they'll all do their best to help you.
All in the family.
All in the.
There we go.
We're not of Wlasiuk, but we're right there.
There you go. Let's see. We had just some kind of super duper paragraph come up right here. Let's read what we got. Let's see. We're already a week in, and it's a holiday month. Don't do it. Don't do away with it forever. I forgot my picks. Well, there we go. That's just it. Everybody forgets.
That's right. That's why we're not going to do it no more.
We love We Be Tailing on Wednesday nights. Yeah. And then we love it on Wednesday nights. And we love it on Wednesday nights.
And then that's it. We forget.
Oh, gosh.
It's the end of the road as we know it. But I still feel fine. And Tyler will feel finer when it's on his wall.
Alrighty. So, John, we had a little bit of participation in this contest. Not a whole lot. Not as much as I would like to see for Bonnie. And Bonnie does give her, I guess, congratulations to whomever wins this here tonight, because she had to do some State Farm training this evening. So she is not currently on, but she wanted to make sure that we definitely thank the winner, and very, thankful for Bonnie with State Farm to giving out these cool prizes. And let's take a look and see what she is giving away here tonight, John. So the old Danco pliers right there.
Yeah, I'll take those.
Yep. Some Slayer Inc. Baits right there.
Tyler specials.
Yep.
I'll take those.
Some pig jigs.
Some jigs.
One of these flip 'em, don't rip 'em, hookers.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And then one of these Calcutta soft side tackle boxes with the little hard plastic cover, boxes in there.
Sure, I'll take that. Yep.
So,
Merry Christmas to me.
Yep, there you go.
To all a good night. Did you get my pictures I sent in me buying stuff?
I did not.
Well, how did I get my name in the hat then?
You didn't. You only love us on Wednesday night, John.
Oh, my bad. I could have sworn I bought something here.
Oh, you bought a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
Once again, that bonus came and that bonus went.
A bonus amongst us.
All right, John, so let's see who's going to be in the box right there. So we had a little participation. All we had to do this time was come into Captain's Cove, which everybody does just anyway. Take your picture of buying something, could have been anything, and send it in to us. And that's all you had to do to get your name in the bucket for the drawing. So we've got Bobby, Dale, Emily/Rachel, whatever she wants to be called today. Thomas right there. We had Tyler, another Dale, and Chris. So there we go. We got 7 names. 7 names are in this bucket. And let's see, we'll put them out just to show everybody, you know. So
They here.
Yep. So we got a Dale G. Let's see. You hold the bucket.
I'll hold the bucket.
Yep. So always product forward. You know. There you go.
Product forward.
So Dale's in the bucket. There we go. We got Emily Rachel in the bucket. We got Tyler in the bucket. Where we go? We got Bobby in the bucket. Another Dale. This is Dale G was the first one. This is Dale F. We got Chris. Boop. We got Thomas. Boop. All right. Now, if you sent me something and I somehow forgot, I'm looking right now. Let's see right here. Forever hold your peace. Let's see. I don't see anybody saying in there. Oh, well, we see some I forgot. There we go. All right, there we go. So, John, Bonnie with State Farm. Get this thing in it. You got a flat head. Look how round this dome is. That would never stay there.
I got a flathead.
All right, John, let's make somebody happy.
All right, who it gonna be?
Who's
it gonna be? I think I got one. I do.
You got one?
I do.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We know that person.
Who's E-Bob? Or Y-Bob?
What? Oh, it's upside down.
Oh, upside down. Bobby
There we go.
is the winner.
Get our bucket ready for the end of the day, or the end of the episode right there. Well, guys, we sure do appreciate everybody participating. Congratulations to Bobby. Bobby was the lucky one to get drawn on that, so congratulations. We'll put everything in a bag. We'll have that ready for you. It'll have your name on it here at Captain's Cove.
Merry Christmas.
It'll have, you know, it won't say your name. It'll say Bobby.
Merry Christmas.
All right, John. You done fiddle farting with that?
I don't know. It won't go in the bag.
All right.
It always comes out of the bag, but it never goes back in the bag.
So, John?
Yep.
Oh, it fell over anyway.
It done.
So what do you want to do for Bonnie now this month? Crickets. The worst thing on a live show ever. Dead silence. Put you on the spot. You've been up since 2:30. You can't think.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Huh? What would
What did
be
you...
an easy thing that these tailors could do to participate in winning $100 worth of stuff?
Send us, being as 'tis the season,
Ooh.
send us, and it won't get a lot of play because it's not going to happen to the end, but send us pictures of what you got for Christmas that deals with fishing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so Christmas
like
fishing
it.
pictures. What you got for Christmas.
gift
Yeah.
that you got that involves fishing.
Or Hanukkah, or, you know, any of the other ones, you know, whatever gifts that you got during this holiday.
Festivus or whatever.
Festivus.
For the
Send
rest
us a
of
picture
us.
of the pole.
Yeah. So if you got a
Festivus
pole, a bobber, a plug, a fishing book, a boat, a motor, a CB radio, UHF radio, a sinker,
Yeah.
a worm.
We'll put them all together.
Yep.
And we'll put that pressure on Bonnie again. We'll let Bonnie pick the winner.
Huh? How would she do that?
The nicest looking picture. I don't know. Whatever she likes, the most creative. I don't know. We'll let her pick.
Oh,
It's her contest.
it is.
It's Bonnie's contest. Let Bonnie pick the winner. That way we don't even got to draw or anything.
So
You like
with
it?
them in the picture, holding up what they bought, maybe
See,
with
look,
a Santa hat
Rick,
on,
Rick already says, ooh, he's got a good one.
or Santa hat, or anything. You know? Yeah. At the Christmas tree in your pajamas, opening up your brand new Shimano rod and reel combo,
Ooh.
and take a photo and send it to us. And you too could win more to go with your combo.
Yep, there we go. See? They want me to do the work, John. Make a Facebook post to remind everybody. Not that we say it every Wednesday night, John. They love us on Wednesdays, John. Wednesday's the night we get the love. Then they forget about us until Wednesday. But we love that you love us on Wednesday. I know it's a busy week. People working, they got stuff going on. It's.
And the bad thing about it is
we're forgettable. We understand.
I forgot what I did today already.
You were up at 2:30
to remind somebody something. They're relying on us.
That's right. Oh, we'll add it to your busy day.
All right.
So there we go. All right. So there we go. So like I said. I mean, unless you guys do Christmas a little early or exchange gifts, you know, that's fine as well. But I don't expect to get any participation till after, you know, like the last week or whatever. And that's all cool because we get to talk about Bonnie every Wednesday night anyway.
And if you don't do Christmas, you can still participate too. Meaning that if you buy yourself something and you give it to yourself and you go, this is me, send it in.
I got some of my best Christmas gifts that way.
Yeah?
I got this
Me
for
too.
me for Christmas.
That's right. Look what I bought myself.
I got exactly what I wanted
Yep.
for Christmas.
I bought myself this because all I get is ties and underwear. And not in that order.
Poor Bobby says Susie's taken his pliers already. Wow.
Oh,
She's
well,
already claimed them.
That was quick.
Awesome. All right, cool beans. John, moving right along. Let's talk about Salt Light for a minute here.
right.
Yeah, this gives us a chance to regain our composure, let the color come back to our face, you know,
We can
because
rebuild.
we laugh so hard we turn red. But let's hear a fine word from Salt Life here. All right. No, we'll talk about it. I forgot it. It was my bad. We'll talk about it.
See, and they expect us to remember something? Okay. That's proof right there. It ain't happening.
I forgot, but it is it's a reasonable forgot.
Okay.
But
Well, I mean, you were kind of stuck. You didn't forget. You could have tried.
So there we go. So John, we've been talking about this shirt. I'm actually wearing this shirt right now. The Florida Proud Hurricane Relief Pocket Tee. On sale at saltlife.com right now, and probably all of their outlet stores, retail outlet stores as well. $25. 18 of that $25 goes to help the hurricane victims. Go straight to Red Cross, earmarked for the Hurricane Ian folks down south there. So, really good cause to really, you know, kind of buy the shirt. Shirt does look good. I don't know how well you see the.
Got that Florida flag on the back, old school.
Of it or not, but it's a really nice shirt.
You know, sailfish.
Yep. And we gave one away last week, thanks to Shesty McNasty and Lickety Split Charters. Lickety Split, he got several of us to wear for the King of the Bay
Nice.
tournament, and then followed through, gave us a couple to give away for the show, and we gave one away last week. But I did not grab the shirt tonight on the way out, so we'll give that one away next week. Our oldest daughter came to stay with us, and she's in the bedroom, which is pretty much my bedroom, and that's where it was at. And you know, didn't disturb her stuff on the way out. So it was my bad. I forgot it. It's.
We'll forgive you this time.
Yep. So we'll give it away next week.
This one time.
This one time.
Yep.
There we go. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
You're the best.
Because I'm the best around.
There we go. All right. Now, everybody knows that this is when we give away a 20% off Salt Life code right here for your next saltlife.com order. So get ready to write this down. Here we go. It is CC204N32MG. Again, CC204N32MG. This is a one-time use code. Only one person's able to use it, so it'll be the first one that gets that code entered into the coupon section there on saltlife.com. If you get it in there quick enough, bam, you get 20% off your total order. Pretty snazzy.
And for Christmas coming around, why not buy a few things?
Why not get
20%
everybody a little something? Yep. There we go. All right, John. So that, what does that get us into? That gets us into talking to some fishing trips right here. So, somebody's calling.
Somebody's out there. They see the lights on. They're like, are they open?
Yeah.
Can I get some shrimp?
Yeah. We'll just have to listen to it ring. Oh, it's a wireless caller.
Call from Tyler Jacobs.
So, John, you got to take your little boat and run way offshore because it was flat
It
on
was
Sunday.
beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you proceeded to throw smackdown on grouper and hogfish and grunts and triggers and what else did you get?
Mangroves?
Did you get some mangroves?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool deal.
Yeah,
Nice.
Didn't take any photos, but we got them.
Oh, all right. Well, this is just a small plucking of what you had,
There
posted
was
right there.
Anita and then red grouper
So,
and
quite a bit of
scam.
stuff. Oh, and a scam. Wow. So, the fish bite offshore right now is pretty much
that's great.
nice.
Yep.
And when you could get out there, especially, again, you've got a 19-foot tidewater.
Yep.
So you've got to pick the right day,
I have to pick
to
the
make
right
that
day.
run, out there, but we don't recommend this for everybody.
No.
But
I've got e-burb, I've got radio, I've got a float plan when I leave. Somebody knows where I'm going. The game warden knows exactly where I'm at for some reason. He knows right where I'm at fishing.
Yeah.
He comes to visit me quite a bit.
they got that big old boat and they want to board you. It's like,
just like
be careful.
They have to step down 5 feet to get into my boat, so they use their tallest guy.
Oh, Lordy. Let's see. What did this say right here? It says, he said, write it down. That's right. the big old code. Oh, Lordy. But yeah, so you had a good, you actually drove, you've been to the East Coast twice in a week. St. Augustine's on the East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were in St. Augustine on Saturday, so you didn't get to fish
dude.
on Saturday. Yeah.
There's something I got to tell you, too, about going up there. I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh. Can you tell us in a hurried fashion?
No. After the show.
Oh, after the show. Oh, okay. This wasn't for everybody.
No.
Oh, okay.
Dude. Never mind. I have no words.
No words. Okay.
No words.
All right. Well,
No,
there you go.
I have no words.
Well, John, I had some trips. We did some inshore grouper fishing with them old throwing plugs right there, and it wasn't as spectacular this week as it was last week. I think because it was so flat, because there was very little current movement and everything, they weren't as active. Now we did catch some nice fish. There can't always be large ones, as you can see. That's how aggressive these fish are. That plug's almost as big as the little one up there. And he got crunched on that plug. We let's see what day that was. Sunday. We got Frost and Michelle out there. There's some tailors, and they had some fun. There's Tyler in the background just working at it, or Frost in the background. Look at him go, John. He's reeling. And then we went offshore on the old lickety split right there, and we got into some grouper. We got into some grunts, mangroves, hogfish, Almaco jacks.
You got
red,
the Almacos too?
yeah, we got the red grouper. We got all kind of, goodies out there.
Kind of goodies out there right now.
And we going again out there
Yeah.
Saturday and
And
Sunday,
Sunday.
so that's going to be fun, So that was good fishing this week. Got what do we got? We got an inshore trip tomorrow, a grouper casting trip again on Friday, the 2 offshore trips on Saturday, Sunday, and another grouper casting on Monday. So calendar's full. Calendar's looking good.
Yeah, it's full.
Right
It's
here.
good times.
Right here before Christmas.
Yep.
All right, John.
Always good to have a good full calendar right before Christmas.
Yep. Let's drop into Spotted By right here real quick. And Spotted By's got something all in common, too. You know,
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, what's this? So there we go. So there's Casey. Hard picture. I tried to brighten it up a little bit, you know, whatever. Tried to make
That's
it
a
as
gag.
legible as possible, but that is a gag. Yeah,
In that little boat he's got?
Casey finally said he got a little gag in his boat right
How about
there.
that?
Yeah.
See, it can be done. That don't matter what boat you got.
And then, Johnny, you know what that is?
Oh, that's a gag.
Old Jordan did real good. The old
Yeah.
the bearded one right there.
That's a gag.
He got a monster right there.
Guided by Tyler Jacobs.
Yeah. And then we got Thomas right there. Thomas has got him a nice gag as well. So
3 gags.
So
all in common.
we were talking about gag and everything last week a little bit there, and it looks like some people have gone out and you know, put some use
Did
to
you
it there.
kind of steer them that way for the question at the end of the night and let them know, you know, they're all in common?
No, because we kind of did that question last week, so it would kind of be, you know, it just wouldn't be, you know, it'd just be
Chicanery.
yeah, to
Chicanery.
just to do
Or
that
could we
again.
just loop back on it?
Yeah, you never know.
Never know.
You never know how the question's gonna
Never know.
go. So, all right, John.
So
let's
I
get,
had one more fishing trip.
what today, but
Yeah.
you know that you would talk about it just real quick.
Yeah, I am. So I caught, believe it or not, over 350 pounds of fish today.
Woo!
That's no joke. I caught over 350 pounds of fish in New Smyrna Beach with Xavier. When Xavier calls, I got to go. Even though it was a Wednesday and I almost didn't make it back here.
Yep.
And you were going, oh, and I was going, oh. And I want to call Eric and tell him I'm not going to make it. It was close.
You had 10 minutes to
Yeah.
spare.
Oh, that's, yeah, but that's
You
not
could have
good.
picked. You could have picked
I
us up
needed to
Burger
be-
King or something.
Dude, I wish I would have. I wish I would have. But yeah, I mean, Xavier wore me out today.
Yeah, there you go. That's yeah. Well, you got some pictures. We'll see some. I'm sure you'll have some
I won't
posts here
show 'em.
before too long.
I can't show them yet.
Oh, okay. Well, when you get the opportunity, we'll have them on the show.
We'll have them later.
So, John, let's get into it right here. So we're going to do a little bit of Q&A, a little question and answer session tonight. And I'm going to
Does that
tell
stand for
you,
Queen Ant.
I'm going to tell you what kind of spawned this was, came in the shop Thursday or Friday or I don't know, Thursday or Friday, I can't remember what day. And there was a gentleman in here and he had on the counter pretty much everything that we had talked about last Wednesday as far as the casting lures, these Mad Ox, soft baits. I mean, everything that we talked about, he had laid out on the counter. He was getting ready to buy. And I was like, huh, that's pretty interesting. So,
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Yep,
all that
yep,
junk inside that tackle box? I will catch me a big grouper.
so started talking to this gentleman, and he proceeded to, you know, oh, John this, oh, John that, John's such a good teacher, John's this, John's that, John does so well, John. Oh, can I get a picture with you? So I said, of course, you can have a picture with me. I was thinking, go find John. Take a picture. But
It's because John is so patient with people.
he is. Not, yeah. But it spawned out, some of his points were valid. He said, John's, you know, really kind of explains things. He's a good teacher, so on and so forth. And it kind of led me into thinking that, okay, maybe let's do a question and answer. See, he was professing again that he was a newbie and that, you know, this show really
what we're
helps
here
a
to
lot
help.
of the newbies out. And I said,
Yep.
well, you hit the nail on the head. That's why we do this show.
It is for the biggest.
You know, people that have all the big fancy boats and they do all this, you know, they could watch us for comedic value or whatever
Yep.
the case might be, but they may or may not learn anything. But we're here for the people that are learning, the people that want to kind of learn the area or they want to learn, you know, just what's going on. And that's why we do the show.
And you know what?
And
I'm
when
still
we're
learning.
yeah, well, you never. Well, the day you stop learning, give it up.
No fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we thought, what the hell? Let's do another question and answer session and see if we could help some more newbies, regular tailors, you know, whatever the case might be out there. And let's see if we could help some people.
Let
because
us
again,
help you.
it is getting to be that time of year where it is a little hard to find some fish sometimes. It's cold, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot.
Change it
What
up.
are the fish going to do? What's the best bait to use? You know,
Where could they be?
John, when you're fishing naked, are you more careful when you unhook the fish? You know,
Oh,
what,
yeah.
you know, what, you know, there's, you know,
Absolutely.
all these, you know, questions, you know, so hopefully you've got some good questions for you. I'm going to get on the right page where I can see, I guess, if you will, right there. So let's see what we have in line. We're taking your questions now.
The question lines are open.
There you go. Let's see. Dale says we drink on Wednesday nights in this house.
Nice.
Yeah. John needs a Red Bull. All right. Yeah,
Yes.
Probably.
Probably so. I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe 2 of them.
Yep. Let's see. Casey says sorry he's got a potato for a camera.
A potato for a camera. That's funny.
Let's see.
Potato.
Tyler didn't get an invite. He's upset.
An invite. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to get on Xavier
All right.
about that.
So here is here's the first question. Eric, is that a necklace, a Knotty Tails necklace? No, this actually is not a Knotty Tails necklace. This is fish bone, and it actually comes from New Zealand. And I bought this. It actually cost more to ship it to the States than it did to actually
necklace.
buy it. But I've been wearing this probably
Ever since I've known you, had that.
8 years
Yeah.
at least I've been wearing this, and it's
Yeah.
just I don't know if it's a hemp or it's whatever the case might be, but it's
Probably
just
a
a
hemp rope.
string, and it's
Yeah.
got a bone in the back that kind of holds everything together. And 8 years.
Voila.
8 years, yeah. So
Is that your lucky charms?
I'm not dead yet, so
There you
we'll
go.
see.
That's your lucky charm.
We'll see. All right, so
I would say it was your lucky bone.
there you go. Oh,
Or funny bone.
All right, so here we go. So that was Laura. This is Lara has a question right here. How do you maintain your conventional or bait casting reels? Rinse with fresh water, cleanse oil? You know, question. Yeah, so you always want to rinse them off. You don't
Want to spray.
you want to rinse them off. You don't want to like pressure wash it because you'll end up pushing the salt and everything back into it. So you want to rinse it off, wipe it, and then you can use the what is it? Real Magic. You can spray that. That's a silicone-based product that you can spray over everything. You can spray it on the line. It won't deteriorate your mono and or braid. And that's pretty much, it. If you're going to tear apart your reel and do like a good cleansing, go ahead and hit it with that cleanse oil, hit it with some grease, put it all back together and do that. But that's the biggest thing is to just kind of rinse it. And not only rinse it, but rinse it and wipe it off. Wipe it off with a dry, towel. So that water and that extracurricular salt or anything gets, wiped away in the towel there. Good question.
I've taken mine to the sink and put a little bit of good fresh water in the sink because it's not very high pressure coming out of there.
Yeah.
And used a little bit of Dawn liquid soap and just kind of wiped it real good.
Well,
and
that
it cleans it up really well.
And that will take all the oils and everything
Yeah.
off of
So
it.
you
So
gotta
if you
put 'em
do
back.
do that,
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna
gotta put 'em
want
back.
you're gonna want to do that because Dawn
Yeah,
takes
it
the
eats.
grease away.
That's right, it eats.
So
She eats.
all right. So what is your favorite moon phase in late fall? Okay, so that's a good question because typically, the question comes out is what do you guys think of moon phases and all that good stuff, and it's they are what they are as a guide. You have to fish whether it's the good moon, the bad moon, or not. I always like the new moon myself. I don't care for full moon unless it's you're going to go out to the middle grounds and do a mangrove trip or something to that. So I prefer new moon myself. That's me. I don't know, John. Do you have anything different than that
Speaking of full moon, today's a full moon.
today? Yep.
And my guide, when I got there, everything was great because the weather was supposed to be good. It's not going to rain. It wasn't supposed to be windy. It's supposed to be calm. And what does my guide do? He looks up and he goes, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was full moon." I was like, "Oh no." And he looks at me and he goes, "There's always something." I said, "What does that mean?" "There's always something." I drove all the way over here and there's always something. But the fish ate great.
Yeah. Well,
Of course, we were fishing at a place where the tide don't change much over there.
Oh,
but,
boy.
over at New Smyrna Beach, I think it's kind of a different type of I don't know what that place does over there, but interesting. But the fish ate. So, but me personally, I like the first 2 hours of the incoming tide and the last 2 hours of the outgoing tide.
Well, that'll fall right into the same answer for the next question, which was, what's your perfect tide to cranking shallow water grouper, i.e. caster, doing whatever?
You can answer that.
Well, and that's my particular is I like that
you're
water
on it.
movement. Yeah, that water movement for the first 2 hours of incoming. And then the first 2 hours outgoing is when I personally seem to have the best luck on it.
And that's been like clockwork for you every time, hasn't it?
And it has been.
Yeah.
You got to
throw your arm off trying to catch them and nothing, and then all of a sudden the water starts churning, and what happens?
And it's just
boom,
like you flip
bam,
the switch.
boom.
Yep. So that's what I like
Interesting thing on throwing plugs with that. That water movement is definitely key.
So let's see. All right. So I don't know if Bobby's got a question or he's making a statement here. Let's see. All right. So I will read all of it because there is a question at the end. So Bobby says, I thought I could catch grouper, trolling and dropping bait in my area and nothing. People catching grouper inshore, 3 feet, people catching them in 30 miles out and 50 feet. Do they just move out of an area? So Bobby, this time of year, you've always got your residential grouper that are going to be in shallow. Lots of juveniles, smaller grouper will be in, this closer shallow water stuff all throughout the year, all year. As the water temperatures cool off, the bigger grouper, are going to push in and they take up residency on their favorite rocks, rock piles they've been to in the past, rock piles they've grew up on and, just grew up on. They come back to these rock piles and they feed and, because fish are cold-blooded, so they want to be in the warmer water temps.
Yeah. Those rock piles create heat.
Yep. So, the shallower you get, typically, that's going to be the warm water that warms up quicker. As it gets cold, that out deeper kind of, I don't want to say it fades away, but it's not as good.
Cold.
Yeah. So when the water temp gets in those high 50-degree temperatures, look for your fishing to be a lot more effective and close.
So I think I know what his question is, and I think I understand what he's saying, but I'm going to tell him why. So about 2 years ago, me and Bobby went out there and we totally tore the gags up.
Yep.
Now, those gags are on spots that we were using over and over again, and we were catching them. And I think I figured out why those fish aren't there this year. The red tide pushed a lot of those grouper up our way, so those grouper made residency in our deeper channel, and they hung out more because of the red tide was down south, and it pushed a lot of those fish up this way. Well, those fish have gone back where they came from.
Right.
We don't have as many gags hanging out in our channel this year as we have in the past. And I think Bobby was fishing those spots and they're not producing like they should. And I mean, I'll be the first to tell you, I caught 150 grouper on some of those spots in one day of trolling. Me and my wife would tear them up. Well, it just hasn't happened, and it hasn't taken place this year. Now,
did you show everybody where you caught them?
Are they there? No.
They've been caught.
Yeah, well, maybe because we've talked about that a lot. But a lot of those gags no longer residents here, or they've moved to the shallower water like you're fishing on those shallow rock piles out 5 to 20 foot. And if you've got some rocks out there and you can find a good rock structure, you can catch those fish. They've moved a little bit off of our channel, definitely. They're not as plentiful there. And those fish have moved. They really have.
So Jerry has a good question right here. Can you talk a little bit about how to anchor or spot lock on the shallow water rocks, 8 to 15 foot? How far up current, if casting plugs, is it effective, to reel them back to the boat against the current? So Jerry, I'll tell you what we do, which seems to be the most effective. Whether you've got your incoming tide or outgoing tide, you want to be in a spot that you will be bringing the plug with the tide. They will bite against the tide, but that's just not normal for them. It's not natural for bait to swim against the tide. So you want that plug coming with the tide. So take your GPS, zoom in, like as big as you could get it, which most of them, like my Lowrance, only goes to 20 foot. But zoom in as close as you can. be within 20 to 40 foot, depending on how well your casting plugs are or how far you could cast.
The further, the better.
Yeah.
If you can pull it off. But
Sure.
if you can't, that's at least what Eric says.
But
minimum.
So what you would be doing is then positioning yourself in that position to where you're basically throwing just beyond the rock and then bringing it with the current across that rock. And that's what you'd want to do is, as it comes across that rock, the grouper will come away for the rock for a moment to grab it and try to get back to it. And that's when you got to have your drag. You got to have your drag locked down and keep him away from that rock, and then just bring him to the boat. So that's how we try to set up as much as possible. Ideally, it doesn't always happen that way, but that's the ideal setup, and hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah, remember, natural presentation is always the best.
Yep.
Hands down.
So Chris wants to know, what kind of maintenance do you do to the drag discs, if any? So, Chris, it all depends. So if you've got a felt drag system, once they start to kind of peel away and go away, I mean, you could replace them with that, or you could go back to the carbon fiber. The carbon fiber will last, a long time. But even as that starts to deteriorate, you'll want to replace those as well. But those are going to last a good amount of time. Most of those felt drag washers,
They'll go away quick.
they're just, it's kind of a cottony felt kind of thing. And, if you catch fish that pull a lot of drag, or you get a lot of drag on that, it'll smoke it, and you'll have to replace them, pretty quick. So,
Jim's got them down here too, and he can trade them out for you on most reels.
Well, he's got the carbon fiber, and I'm sure that he probably has some of the felt, ones
and they're
as
very
well.
affordable.
Well, I just, if you had the ways, I'd go with the carbon fiber.
Yeah, do the carbon fiber. It's smoother. The drag works better, and then of course you're not burning up those felt washers. They're not good.
Yeah,
I don't know why they even put them in there anymore, just other than being cheap.
Yeah. So Rick says, seriously hard bite yesterday on full moon. Yeah.
It is. Sometimes the full moon, noon, lunchtime on a full moon, believe it or not, is one of your best bites, because you flopped everything around. You take the moon and you pull everything exactly where it should be, but it's not. It's at noon. Just like deer hunting on a full moon. You'll see most of your deer at noon when everybody's gone to lunch, because the deer figure out that everybody's gone. Well, the fish same way. They figure, I'm going to eat at noon when nobody's around out here.
So Jared wants to know, do you also troll with the current? So yes, when you're trolling with the current, you got to we typically like to troll 4.5 to 5 miles an hour. When you're trolling with the current, you may have to bump it up just a little bit faster so you still get that same action. If you troll against the current, it's obviously going to work, at a slower speed. They do bite both ways in trolling. Sometimes I like to come across, it depends on what you're trying to troll with. If you're in the channel, or you're trying to just troll around a rock, or whatever the case might be. Troll until you get the bite, and then whatever that direction was, just keep doing
going.
Yeah, keep doing that.
If you have to make things faster, troll over the rock, reel them up when you're done, go back real fast with your boat, throw them back out, and do the same direction again. That's one way of making your trolling a lot more efficient and keeping it on the rock while the fish are biting. But the reason that they bite both ways, both directions, other than what Eric was talking about with casting, is this big bill right here. You want this to hit the bottom. So as it's coming along the bottom, it's digging. And what it looks like to a grouper, I've been told from people, now I don't know if it's true or not, but a lot of the old timers said it looks like a lobster digging to get away, that he's digging his way in to try to get away. Grouper love lobster. So this kind of imitates a lobster down there hitting that bottom, and those fish become a reactionary strike because they just can't stand seeing that thing come along down there. They may not even be hungry, they're just ticked at it, and they hit it. So that's one of the things I learned back in the day. I don't know if that's true or not, but it made a lot of sense, because I always wondered, well, which direction are they going to hit, and why are they hitting both directions? And sometimes they'll bite just one direction, but it's a weird deal.
And being as it, Rick's name just popped up there again, we do have a captain's corner for Rick that we didn't play earlier. We'll have to play it here before we sign off. Well, let's look and see if we got any other questions coming in. These were some good questions.
Yes, they're very good questions.
These weren't just some ha-ha questions.
Yep.
These were some serious
Yeah,
questions.
they are very good. And it said, here's one.
That's the one we just answered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I can see. I can't see.
Yeah, I know. You old tired eyes. No.
No, I can't see even with good eyes.
But here we go. Rick says you had a perfect answer, John.
Which one?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Yeah, but one of them was perfect, John.
Perfect. Perfect. I like that. I like the way. I like Rick's style.
There we go.
I hope he wasn't talking about buying all the drinks because that was bad. That could be a lot of money, Rick.
It's true. Fish are like a lizard and a cat. And a lizard, or fish are like a cat and a lizard. There you go.
Well, you know what's funny is, but we do have lizard fish out there, and we do have catfish. So yes, they are.
Yep.
He's 100% correct.
Yep. And guess what? Grouper love to eat lizard fish and ladyfish.
Yes, they do. Yep. They don't like catfish though. That's the cobia.
Yep. And tarpon.
And tarpon. Oh yeah, tarpon will smack those around. They have that hard bone plate that they can eat those things.
All right, John. Oh. Just when I was about to. Can one person enter all the fish in order to keep the belt? Well, Bobby, if you had more than one entry, I guess, but absolutely. I mean, you're obviously going to want to turn in your biggest one for the week. That's going to be the one that we're going to show, so you may have to
catch them, Bobby, space them out. Like do one on Monday, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You got on that honey-o. Measure that little short one, throw him out there, and then hit him up with a bigger one, a bigger one, a bigger one, and a bigger one.
Well, there we go. Well, let's get back to Rick's Captain's Corner right here because that did come in today, and I want to make sure we get it. We get it here. Where is it at? There it is. All right, here we go. Here's Rick on his Captain's Corner.
Okay.
Hey guys, little Captain's Corner. Let me turn the trolling motor off. Snook, Ozello, DOA. Couple of casts before we were heading in. It's probably about 5 o'clock. So tight lines, Tailors. See you later.
Look at how flat calm it was.
It was. Well, it was gorgeous.
It's a perfect day. Huh?
But that's how it looked offshore too.
Yeah, I know. We've been having some good weather finally. We had some crappy weather, then we had some good weather.
Yep. So lots of crazy stuff. Okay, let's see here. All right, it doesn't look like we've got any more questions coming in, so hopefully everybody learned a little bit of something here tonight. And
good questions.
If you like the question and answers thing, let us know because we may
add a 5
we may end up just a new segment replacing something or changing something around where we just do a quick 5-minute shootout right there.
Eric said get rid of John, and then he'll have like 10 minutes to answer your questions.
Can't get rid of John. John knows everything, and he's a good teacher, and he's killing me as we speak. Great question and answer thing. There we go. Yeah. Well, there you go. This is what it looks like. Remember, this may or may not be my lucky charm. I don't know.
I got a fever, and I can't breathe. I can't cough.
I got a
jiggle in my throat.
I got a fever.
Yeah.
And the only thing that can fix it is more cowbell.
What is it?
More cowbell.
Oh, man. Or give them away.
Do you think you can show us what we're going to give away? Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, my God. He's legitimately dying right here live on TV.
Oh, it's terrible. All right. So, Mad Hawks tackle chickheads. I-Force 50-pound leader.
Yeah.
Maddox tackle.
We talked about these last week for grouper, and we did get some reports that the grouper will hit them.
They work.
The day I tried it, the fish weren't even hardly hitting the plug, so I can't give it a true review yet.
But this weekend you can.
Yeah.
Jim's Jigs. Little John who's coughing. More Little Johns who's coughing. And a koozie.
There we go. All right.
There's always more.
From Aquatic Nutrition.
Bloodstream.
There we go. Good job, John. Way to get through
Way
that. Yeah, see, look, even Derek says you dying.
I got the vid.
You know, he's got the source. She's probably telling him, oh my God, he's dying.
Yep. And Eric's like, oh no, now I'm gonna get it.
No, I'm just.
No, I don't have anything. I've got something caught in my throat.
Yep. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
So, Susie, while I am thinking about it, we do have your package here at Captain's Cove. It's behind the counter. It is for the Christmas parade, holiday parade, whatever, the light up festival thingamadoodle right there. So it is here at Captain's Cove, ready for you to pick up tomorrow or Friday at your convenience. So it is here.
I've got to add my stuff to it because I came home late and I almost didn't make the show. So I will have my stuff here tomorrow. I'll drop it off wherever Eric will show it to me, and I'll put my stuff in there.
Yep.
So there's always more. See?
Always more. All right, everybody ready for tonight's question?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha
There
ha!
we go. Yep, we're all Wi-Fi synced up. We are going back. We've got 5 sheets of paper here tonight, so we're going to take the 5 first right answers we see. We're going to put them in the old Captain's Cove bucket, and we are going to draw. All right.
Good stuff.
Oh, there we go. Captain Susie says, woohoo! All right. I got my writing utensil ready, John. I got 5 sheets of paper ready here. Tonight's question. Easy peasy. All you had to do was pay attention to the show.
He gave you hints.
Well, we did.
Yeah.
We even said it more than once.
You did.
I did.
You did.
All right. Tonight's question. First 5 right answers. What were the names of the Blackwater Fishing Club tournament winners? There were 2 of them. I need the winners of the Blackwater Fishing Club Saturday's tournament. There were 2 names. I need those names. Not 1, but 2. There were 2 names. The winners of the tournament. 2 names. I see the answers coming. Johnny and Ringo. I'll be your huckleberry. Denise, I'm going to give that to you because you had the right spirit. It was kind of spelt wrong, but oh, John has left the building. He's gone to die. I'm going to put the old man specs on here. Let's see. All right. Oh my goodness, look at that. They're coming in force. Let's see. So we've got those 2. Oh, we got that one. Nope, no. All right, Chris. And Jared. All right. All right, so we got our 5 names. There we go. We've got Jared going in the box. Dale G going in the box. Chris going in the box. Jessica going in the box. And Denise going in the box. We were looking for David and Kenny. Kenny and David. However it came through, that is what we were looking for. All righty. John, you gonna make it for a drawing or are you dying?
I'm coming.
He's coming. John hasn't died yet. He's a trooper.
Can't get me.
The answers are still coming in, John, but
They're
we're
still rolling in, but we're fixing to draw.
There we go. I like that. Eric and John. No, we did not participate in the tournament this Saturday. John was in St. Augustine, and I was fishing. Oh, imagine that.
Yep. She's back.
She's back. Congratulations, Jessica. You won tonight's prize package right there. So congratulations. Oh, yep. Kenny and David. That was the answer we were looking for.
Very nice.
Yep. So
it's been a while since Jessica's won.
Well, it seems like
She
a
right
week or
back
two.
in there. Yeah, she right back in there.
Yeah, she no slouch.
She's very lucky. She's got it down, boy.
All right, John, get back on the right page right here. So again, remember the belt. Gag is the fish.
5.
Chris,
See how we went with 5?
Christmas present pictures or Hanukkah present pictures.
Don't forget.
You know, whatever for Bonnie. And yeah, there we go. So John, I think we had fun tonight. Hopefully everybody learned a little bit of something.
I think there were some good questions.
There were some damn good questions.
Good
I was
questions.
impressed.
I'm
Yes.
very impressed.
Good job, Taylors.
I can't believe we had an answer.
Well, you know, we could sell bullshit like
That's
anybody
right.
else. No, I mean, cruddy,
yeah.
you know, just as good as anybody else.
Beep.
All right, boys and girls, tailors, thank you. We do appreciate everything that you guys do. We play with you, and even if you just do love us on Wednesday, we appreciate that you love us on Wednesday. So, we just like to give everybody a hard time. All right, John, We Be Tailin' is brought to you by Shesty McNasty Fishing,
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights,
Karrie's Custom Rods.
Bonnie was State Farm.
Caddycan.
Are you going to get through it?
Yeah.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Salt Life.
Power Pole.
Nature Coast PM.
There you go. All right, we'll see everybody next week. Peace out.
See, I didn't add anything.